Good. Thursday.
Kids, today's Thursday.
It's just Thursday.
That'll happen Thursday.
All right, well, I'm going to go confuse everyone on Facebook with a so sad, terrible day status and nothing more.
Wake up! All right. 723 South Arkansas. It's 43 degrees out there, but don't get used to this summertime weather, huh, Doc?
I was about to get my bikini out today.
Warmer day. You might as well get it out today because you won't put that puppy up come tomorrow. Well, actually, later on this evening, huh?
And I finally got my bikini body going.
Yeah, you slap on that Speedo.
Uh-huh.
You know how that works out for you. Let's see, today is Thursday, December 22nd. 2 days and a wake-up till Christmas. That's exciting. December 22nd. It's National Regifting Day. Forefathers Day. And National Date Nut Bread Day. So, date a nut. Yeah? No? Maybe? Where'd he go? Well, I'm here to tell you, you're talking to the fool, and he gets up and walks out the room. All right, so it's time for the Round Table. Brought to you each and every weekday morning by our buddies out at the Flaming Pig Barbecue. You know, I was out at the Flaming Pig Barbecue yesterday. Got me some of that good old Flaming Pig stuff. If you missed out, oh, you are just so out of luck until later on, baby, because I don't think they're going to open again until... What was that?
That was me plugging back in.
Well, don't do that. What are you doing over there?
Nothing.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, quit smacking.
I'm not smacking. That's paper.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what was in the paper?
Something.
Oh.
Something from a local business.
It is something from a local business.
Yeah, I'm about to find out how good that local business is.
Well, you know, the fine folks over at River Rose, they are, wonderful people. And, yeah, you should get by there and try them out. I'm having a iced latte right now.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting some mustard here on this little weenie thing in a blanket.
Great sausage rolls over there.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff, huh?
I get it, because it's a roll.
Yes.
And it's got sausage in it.
There you go. So you can't call it a kolache because it's a roll.
Yeah, because it's not the same breading.
So there you go. Flaming Pig. I had Flaming Pig yesterday. Did you have Flaming Pig yesterday, Doc?
No, I didn't get a chance to get out of the studios.
Oh, well, that's just too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Stormy and I enjoyed Flaming Pig goodness.
Really?
Yes, it was very good. I got my mac and cheese wrap.
Oh, man. With the brisket in it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was some good stuff.
That's like the best one, man.
Clifton asked if, I wanted him to package up some burnt-ins for Doc Bryce. I said, nah.
Really?
Well, I mean, I know you've been on your diet, so, I didn't want to screw it up for you.
Well, I'm allowed to have meat.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I got you meat today. And a nice, healthy, whole grain roll. All right, maybe not so much. Let's see. Catering is available through the Flaming Pig, though. 818-5984. Watch Facebook for upcoming events. We're brought to you by SAU Tech. They got class, baby. Go to sautech.edu. Click on the Get Started page. You're going to find just about everything you need to get started in college at SAU Tech right there online. Go Rockets. St. John's Place in Fort Ice and Washington Nursing and Rehab in Camden. They are the choice for all of your rehabilitation and long-term care needs. And they provide award-winning short-term therapy services, too. Reach them online, stjohnsplaceofarkansas.com, WashingtonNursing.com. We are brought to you by my friends over at Elite Fitness. Right now, Doc is working on fitness biscuit in his mouth. But if you need to work off some of them sausage rolls, you should check out Elite Fitness, 1289 West Washington, right here in Camden. They are a premier 24-hour fitness facility. They offer tanning beds and saunas, and they got classes and state-of-the-art equipment. Oh, and you can work out with their free weights. So for more info, email info@Elite Fitness Clubs.
Especially for you people who have New Year's resolutions. I use air quotes, New Year's
resolutions, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go work out. Yeah, go ahead and sign up now.
You may as well. I mean, because they got all sorts of deals going on.
Yeah,
so,
might as well just go and get it out the way, sign up now, and then stuff yourself on Thanksgiving because it's, only 3 days away?
Thanksgiving?
No, Christmas.
Thanksgiving's a year away, Doc.
Christmas dinner.
Christmas dinner, yes.
Only 3 days away. So you're going to
2 days and a wake-up. Don't screw this up for me.
So you're going to get stuffed on Thanksgiving. And then a week later, you got New Year's.
Well, I'm here to tell you now. Are you coming to my New Year's party this year?
If you're having one, sure.
Well, I always have New Year's and Super Bowl. Those are my things.
Yeah.
People aren't allowed to drive after my party, so.
Well, if I don't have Mikey, then I'll probably end up going to Hot Springs and go hang out with Mike, because this will be his first year alone.
Right, yeah, sure.
Be a pal, be a buddy.
Well, you can bring him down here, I mean, we can take a real good care of him down here.
No, I can do that, yeah.
Anyway, all right, so First Choice Family Care, because if you come to one of my parties, you're going to need Dr. Smith. I'm just saying. 476 Hospital Drive in Camden, dial 870-800-9002. Her and her staff strive to make every patient feel at home, and they've got just one goal in mind, a healthier you.
It's always good to be healthy.
Amen to that. Go to myfirstchoicecare.com, get you a new patient packet, and call them up, 870-800-9002.
And even if you're doing unhealthy things, Dr. Smith smacked that.
She'll
smack that cupcake right out your hand.
Fix it, too, baby. I'm here to tell you. OCMC's Chemical Dependency Unit, the holiday season's really, really tough on people that struggle with addiction. So if you're one of those people, or if you know somebody that's struggling and you want to help but you don't quite know how, well, you can call these people and get the advice you need. 870-836-1289, 1-800-232-1289. Just remember, all calls are confidential. We're brought to you by Mitch Lowe's Body Shop, Auto Body and Collision Repair, Framework, Glasswork, Refinishing. Accidents happen. So if you put it in the ditch, you better call
Jerry
at 837-2560. Everybody's Antiques down in Elder Radio, corner of Bradley and West Hillsboro. If you're looking for a last-minute gift, 120 booths, 31,000 square feet, and a gift certificate fits everybody.
Ooh.
Shop them online at everybodiesantiques.com. Call them up, 870-875-1444.
See, it'll make it look like you cared more because you actually went and got something instead of just lotto tickets for everybody.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's not acceptable anymore?
I don't know. I did that 3 years in a row.
Yeah, well, I mean,
and nobody won because I told them. My disclaimer was house gets 10%.
Well, always.
Yeah.
Always. And finally, by Stories Floor and Carpet, inviting you to visualize. That's right. Take a picture of your room, upload it into storiesfloor.com's room visualizer, and swap out the carpet or the hardwood or the tile or linoleum, whatever.
Or switch out the Doc Bryce.
Yes.
Yeah.
God knows everybody needs a new Doc Bryce. Call 870-862-9446 for more information. We got to go ahead and take a break, right, Doc Bryce?
Yeah.
All right. You guys hang out. The River Report is coming up, and it's got all of your frost and freeze warnings and all of that stuff inside of it. So pay attention, because I'll be talking to you, and we'll be back. Good Thursday morning, everybody. We've got a slight chance of rain between noon and 5 with a slight chance of snowfall after 5. It's going to be mostly cloudy with temperatures rising to near 47 by noon, then falling to around 31 during the remainder of the day. Wind chill values will be as low as 20. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies becoming clear with an overnight low near 9. For Friday, it'll be mostly sunny and 24. Friday night, cloudy and 14. Out of the Radio Works Weather Center, I'm JJ.
Local sports update.
Hello, sports fans, with a look at local games and scores. I'm Kelly Blair with Nick Smith watching from the bench, out indefinitely for right knee management, according to a University of Arkansas pregame news release. The number 10 ranked Razorbacks had no problem beating North Carolina Asheville 85-51 on Wednesday night in Walton Arena. It was the 7th game that Smith, a freshman guard from Jacksonville, has missed with an issue regarding his knee. Arkansas coach Eric Musselman declined to be specific when asked about the nature of Smith's injury or whether he might be able able to play in Arkansas's SEC opener on LSU on December 28th. Wednesday night was the first game for the Razorbacks, who are now 11-1, to have played without both Smith and sophomore Trayvon Brazile, who suffered a season-ending knee injury on December 6th against North Carolina Greensboro. Senior forward Jalen Graham led Arkansas with a season-high 16 points off the bench and hit 8 of 10 shots. The Razorbacks finished with a 41-11 edge in bench points. Arkansas freshman guard Joseph Pinion had 10 points and 3 assists off the bench. Guard Ricky Council scored 12 points, and freshman guard Anthony Black had 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. Arkansas junior guard Devontae Devo Davis, who started in Smith's place, had 9 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Also on Wednesday, the Razorback football team brought aboard 19 high school signees, including 7 four-star prospects, and landed 4 from the transfer portal, highlighted by former Morrilton High School and North Carolina quarterback Jacoby Griswell and former Pittsburgh rush-in John Morgan III. The class is ranked number 22 in the 247 sports composite and 9th in the SEC. It's the Razorbacks' highest-rated class by rivals since 2009 and their highest-rated 247 sports since 2015. That'll wrap it up for now with your sports update. I'm Kelly Blair. I'm the best there is at what I do, and what I do is sports.
Good morning, South Arkansas. It's time for the Ouachita River Report for Thursday, December 22nd. In Camden, the current gauge reading is 8.52 feet. Arkadelphia, currently at 4.22 feet. Thatcher Lock and Dam this morning, the gauge reading is 77.22 feet. And at Morro Bay State Park, the gauge is 71.5 feet. There are wind chill advisories that will remain in effect from 6 p.m. this evening to noon Friday, meaning dangerously cold wind chills could result in frostbite or hypothermia with prolonged exposure to the very cold air if precautions are not taken. There's also a wind advisory in effect from 10 a.m. this morning to 6 a.m. Friday. Strong winds and rough waves on area lakes will create hazardous boating conditions for small craft. Frost and freeze conditions will kill crops, other sensitive vegetation, and could severely damage unprotected outdoor plumbing. There is also a hard freeze warning that will remain in effect from 6 p.m. this evening to noon on Saturday. Take steps now to protect tender plants from the cold. To prevent freezing and possible bursting of outdoor water pipes, they should be wrapped, drained, or allowed to drip slowly. Those that have in-ground sprinkler systems should completely drain them and cover above-ground pipes to protect them from freezing. Reliability of this forecast is based on current and forecasted river and weather conditions from the National Weather Service in Little Rock. You guys have a great rest of your week and stay safe out there. Absolutely. We always want you to stay safe out there. I'm looking at the current weather forecast, and it looks like they've taken the snow out of it, Doc.
Oh.
Yeah, no snowmen for Christmas this year.
Dang it.
I was looking forward to that part.
Yeah, I was too, man.
I mean, I just wanted to see it fall.
Yeah, I just wanted to see this town get all jacked up and everything over one snowflake.
Well, and they do, man.
No, you can dump your ice tray out on the street, and they'll shut down the buses because there's ice on the
You
road.
and I have watched this stuff together, okay?
I know.
You know, we're sitting over here saying, it's a good thing the Popo drove us to work.
It's like, hey, kids, you want to get out of school today? Watch this.
All right, yes, there is a slight chance of rain between noon and 3 today. Cloudy with the temperature rising to near 43 by noon, but then falling to around 22 during the remainder of the day. Wind chill values as low as 8. 8. It's going to be breezy, Doc.
Man. See, I don't mind the cold. It's the wind that
I know, man. South winds coming, or winds coming out of the south at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Then switching around and coming from the northwest at 15 to 20 miles an hour in the afternoon.
See, why can't we reverse this to where, in the summertime we have no wind, and it stays so humid because there's no wind that we're all dying. But in the wintertime, the air is dry, not humid, it's dry, And that's what feels like it's knives cutting through you when the wind blows.
Oh, I know. It's just, oh.
So if we could, consult with Eddie and Carl over to National Weather Service, just tell them, hey, can you switch it up in the summertime and let there be some nice humid breeze? Because that'd be cool and refreshing.
Yes.
Or actually, I'm sorry, dry breeze.
Dry breeze, not humid.
Because we want humid air in the wintertime. Because then it doesn't feel as cold.
Exactly.
See, so if we could just switch that up with Eddie and Carl.
Yeah, well, they really have a tendency to rain on my parade, no pun intended.
And they did, too.
So you want custom-made special order weather is what you're
No,
having.
I just want them to switch the humidity from summer to winter and the dryness from winter to summer. That's it. That's all.
Man, they worse than McDonald's drive-thru. They can't get it right to begin with. They say, oh, it's going to do this. Well, we were close. We were within 10 degrees, right? 10-degree margin of error?
Yeah. Is that the Vic?
We said there was a 30% chance of rain. We just didn't say in your area. It rained 30% somewhere.
Yeah, we got the whole state to screw up. So
there you go.
30% somewhere, just not in your somewhere.
Somewhere in the southwest region of the entire United States, somebody got some rain, I guarantee you.
Even if your side of the street is not raining and the other side of the street is raining, because I've seen that happen.
Oh, are you kidding?
Yeah, standing there and the sun is shining and you're sitting there dry bone and you're looking at it rain across the street. And
Man, my parents live like a quarter of a mile away from me, right? I mean, it's just right down the road, make a right, boom, there they are, right? And I went by there one day and I was like, well, at least we finally got some rain. And Dad said, we did?
Yeah, it didn't rain here, son.
And I stopped and paused and looked out in their yard. And I'm like, well, some of us did.
There's your 30%.
Chance of precip today is 20%. By the way, don't get confused.
Shoot, we're getting 20% out there right now.
Tonight,
That's
mostly clear
misty.
skies. Overnight low near 8. Wind chill values as low as -8. Blustery with northwest winds at 15 to 20 miles an hour and gusts as high as 35.
I got a different way to describe that than blustery.
Well, I'm using Eddie and Carl lingo over
Gotcha.
here. So, tomorrow, mostly sunny with temperatures near 23. That will be the high. Wind chill values as low as -8 with winds out of the northwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour,
that's what's
gusting
gonna
up to
kill
25.
you.
Yes.
That's what's going to hurt.
I got other descriptives for it right now. It is soupy outside.
It
'Cause
could be-
I just had to run home real quick because I'm a space cadet and can't remember to do something 10 seconds after I've reminded myself to do it. But anyway, I just ran home and I was running the windshield wipers the whole way because it's not like what you would describe as raining, but the fog and the mist and everything that you're driving through.
It's like somebody's breathing on you.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. You're too close. Quit breathing. Quit fogging up my glasses.
741 South Arkansas. It's 43 degrees out there now, but don't get used to it.
See, I could stand out in the cold. It could be 40 degrees right now. And I could stand outside a T-shirt and shorts as long as there's no wind and be perfectly comfortable.
Oh, absolutely.
See, this is old man weather right here. Old men just sit around waiting for somebody to ask them about the weather, sports, or politics. They're just ready to pounce like a jungle cat. So, and everybody's going to be talking about the weather for the next 48 hours. It's like right in their wheelhouse.
Wasn't this in the Farmer's Almanac this was coming?
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably.
And then we saw the spoons.
We used to do the Farmer's Almanac here every morning on Everybody's Country.
Really?
Yeah.
My dad still does.
Yeah, we just read the weather now.
Yeah.
Oh, we should bring that back. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
if
a lot of
It's like
fun.
reading
If
horoscopes.
nothing else, just to compare, yeah.
It's like reading horoscopes,
Well, you guys are from that Big VFW, what do y'all call it?
DFW.
Yeah, that
Dallas
one.
Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Not
the
V.
Metroplex.
Yeah.
That's
That
something
that
completely
Texas place down there or whatever.
Tejas.
So I've heard a couple of different theories. I've heard whatever it was doing in Texas yesterday, that's what's going to happen here today.
That is what I've seen in the past 13 years that I've been here, yes.
And
Somewhere between 6 and 10 hours.
I had an uncle that said you need to watch the weather in Alaska because whatever's happening in Alaska 7 days later, that's what we get here.
Well, yeah, if you follow the jet stream, that would make sense.
That was his thing. The jet stream right there.
And typically, we're about 10 degrees cooler than whatever the temperature is currently in Dallas-Fort Worth.
And okay.
Typically. That's because concrete, is hot.
It's that concrete jungle out there.
Amen to that.
Because have you ever noticed when you leave, because, for us, to go to the country, it's like 20-minute drive. And poof, you're in the country.
Yeah.
Either way, north or south.
Yeah.
You
East or west.
Denton, or you could be in Alvarado, or, you go out to Weatherford, or get on the other
You're
side.
You're naming all those towns. How can you tell where one stops and the other starts?
Temperature change.
Gotcha.
You just got to know it.
The temperature change. Because when you leave the city, as a kid, we used to always put our hand out the window and just kind of do that airplane thing.
Right.
And then as you leave the city, you notice the air gets cooler as you leave the city.
There you go.
And then once you get out in the country's always cooler than it is in the city. The city's always hotter.
And then you came to God's country, Arkansas, and it's wide open
Arkansas may be God's
spaces.
country, but remember, God bless Texas, though.
Well, God blesses
With his
everyone.
2 hands.
Yeah.
Yes.
God blesses everyone.
No, he blessed Texas. They made a song about it.
Yeah, but the name of the group was Little Texas. What do you expect them to say?
Isn't that
But
kind of an oxymoron, though?
You trying to? I am not an ox or a moron.
I mean, Texas. Everybody thinks, things are bigger in Texas, but the name of the band is Little Texas.
Yes.
Not like Big Texas. We country, Big Texas.
Did you ever meet that girl that had the bluest eyes in Texas?
Yes.
Matter of fact, I dated her for a good number of years.
Wait a minute. Who did you not date?
Well, I was a popular kid.
I was fixing to say, back in your day, you must have been walking around with
blonde hair, green eyes, and I wasn't near as large as I am now.
You
so,
must have been walking around with some tight blue jeans and a black leather
you
jacket,
have-
riding a motorcycle with a
you
comb in
have
your back pocket.
Absolutely no, and a bandana around my right knee.
Just punch the jukebox to get it to start playing, right?
Some moccasin boots, and baby, I had it going on. Long hair, the whole 9 yards.
Some of them 70 sideburns.
No.
Yeah, you didn't
I haven't
do
been
the
able to grow sideburns ever.
I have never been able to pull off sideburns either.
I've never cut my sideburns.
Well, I don't have to. I mean, they just don't.
No, I mean,
grow.
I had these things, when I was growing up in the 70s and got through the 80s and 90s, and everybody else started, cutting them short and everything, and then I left mine there. And now they're coming back.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, everything comes full circle, right?
I always wanted one of those where the sideburns curl around and come back up and form the mustache kind of a thing or whatever, You still shave your chin and all that kind of stuff, but no. Can't pull none of that off.
Not so much, huh?
Nope.
All right, and hey, I guess if you want some advice on how to avoid getting robbed, the best person to talk to is the one who's trying to rob you, right?
Ooh, get some tips.
Consult an expert.
Right.
Well, you're paying for it, right?
Here's advice from burglars.
I mean, you're paying for it. You're giving them. You're
right.
doing a transaction here.
These are mostly retired burglars, but some are still rolling, on how to protect your home from burglars.
All right.
All right, you ready? Use a wireless alarm system, because apparently burglars can easily cut the wires on a less advanced system, and one study of 400 convicted burglars found 60% say they decided not to rob a home because of its alarm system.
Why don't you just use a cell phone jammer?
Why? You don't think they're going to call for help?
No, but it keeps the alarm control from calling out because they call out on cellular. They don't use Wi-Fi.
Yeah, way to go, Doc.
You're talking about how to break into a house, not how to prevent people from breaking
We're trying to
into a house.
prevent this, okay?
Oh, I'm just saying it sounds like a setup, see? Because, if they say, make sure you use the wireless, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, well, See, now, mine is hardwired. I mean,
Back into the phone line?
Yes.
Because it's got to call out and tattle to somebody.
Right, and mine is hardwired to the phone line.
So now you just told everybody.
Yeah.
So they just go in and go,
Snip, so there you go. Let's see. Put your front porch light on a timer. So you've got one of them smart bulbs now, right?
Yeah.
You were telling me about this, and they say that if you leave the light on 24 hours a day while you're on vacation, that's a target for burglars, not a deterrent. So use a timer to give the impression that people are actually home. Mm-hmm. And now you don't even have to buy a special fixture or anything like that.
No, I could turn them on and off right here from the studio.
And then you can also program them to come on at certain times. And you do all of this with your phone now, right?
Yeah.
And how much are these bulbs?
I got a 3-pack for about $12.
$12?
That's not bad.
See, that's not bad at all. And, like mine change colors.
Mine do too.
You know what I mean? So if I want them to come on red, because we're doing a little
I put
a
one in
little
the,
extracurricular,
I put one in the lamppost that's
Yeah.
out by the road, right?
Right.
So when I'm waiting on pizza, I can change the color. So I change it to green, and I make it flash.
There you go.
See, so that way they notice the green flashing light, and they go,
Yeah.
oh, that must be it.
Yeah, there's Doc Bryce. We know that idiot. Oh, and if you're going to get a guard dog, make sure it's mean.
Yeah, don't get a Sandy like I got.
Burglars don't mind small dogs or even dogs that make some noise, but they do hate dogs that might bite them and who don't roll over and let the burglar rub their belly.
There you go.
And finally, keep your valuable stuff out of your bedroom.
See, there you go. There's the key.
Burglars usually get in and out in less than 10 minutes, and they use a good chunk of that time to hit the bedroom dressers and closets for jewelry, credit cards, weapons, and other valuables.
Well, see, I take mine a step further. There's nothing in my house worth stealing.
Well, that's pretty
'Cause I'm
much my
broke.
philosophy. You know what I mean? So
The only thing in my house is a large German Shepherd named Sheba.
Yeah, but
And
see,
if you want to find out if she's
Yeah,
mean or
boy,
not,
I mean,
go
just
ahead and
come
roll
on
the dice,
down,
baby.
you know what I mean? Come on down, because
you may not have what you
mine will
consider.
bite your butt.
There you go.
Bit me last night. I mean,
You may not consider what you have as valuable, but I mean, for a crackhead, that even that 19-inch flat screen TV that you can barely see,
that's true. They can get $10
Shoot.
for it.
yeah,
So,
they can still take it to the pawn shop there.
I got a schizophrenic dog or whatever. Mine's like, you bring any treats today? Oh, we're not getting along. Then she starts growling.
mine really did bite me yesterday. Okay,
Well, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I can understand that.
Well, I whipped her little butt for it too. Bite me.
Like
Wait till
literally
guy-
the hand that feeds you.
Wait till the guy comes in with a hood, okay? All right, let's see. Once again, I'm enjoying a nice iced latte this morning.
I heard you went to River Rose.
I did, man. And who's it, Melissa over there?
Yes, she's the owner.
Boy, she was so nice.
Usually Deanne and Brooke are the ones that I see working in there early in the morning.
Miss Melissa was in there.
Oh, okay.
And we were talking, and we gave away a bunch of gift certificates to River Rose.
Right.
They were one
So
of our instant Christmas sponsors.
Now, wait a minute.
I wanted to make sure that we weren't having any problems with gift certificates, so I went in and used 3 of them.
I was going to say, don't tell me you used the gift certificates we're supposed to be giving away.
Well, giving them away.
This radio station's got a horrible reputation about that. You don't need to be perpetuating that.
Well, I just needed a little discount.
I understand. No,
Jay-
we gave all the gift certificates away. Don't listen to this knothead. That's my client. She's going to be like, really?
Yeah, no, she knows good darn well I didn't use no gift certificates. But you know what? Somebody ahead of me, and I'm not going to say who,
Okay.
was using a gift certificate
Very
when
cool.
I came in.
See?
And, that's the whole thing behind, these gift certificates from the radio station.
That's a Christmas promotion that works right there.
Is we want to put new faces in these businesses.
Absolutely.
And she said, and he was brand new. I'd never seen him in here.
And he'll be back.
So,
Because once you go try it, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I like it.
Oh, that's good stuff, man.
But
So,
you think the breakfast stuff and the coffee and all that's good, you ought to go have lunch there.
oh, dude, I had a soup and panini,
Yeah.
and it was just
I had the exact same thing.
oh.
I don't know if I had the exact same soup you did, but
Well,
the soup
I've
I had
had-
was great.
I've had the potato
Yeah.
and I've had the tomato,
Yeah, okay. I had the potato soup one day.
and
The paninis are outstanding.
oh yeah, the panini was great. So
You ever made your own potato soup?
yes, I mean,
Was that not the biggest pain in the caboose that you have ever done in your life?
It wasn't that bad, man.
Oh,
It wasn't
man.
that bad.
My daughter came home one day, bless her soul. I love my daughter, so of course she's like, Daddy. And I'm like, all right, what are we doing? She's like, let's make our own potato soup. So we get out a half a bag of potatoes. We got to wash them. We got to peel them. We got to dice them. We got to splice them. We got to do all this. Then we put them in a blender. Then we blended it all together and all this kind of stuff. Well, actually, first we cooked them and got it all soft. Then we had to put it in a blender. We dirtied up every pot and dish and everything in the entire kitchen just to come up with runny mashed potatoes. That's what we ended up with. Runny mashed potatoes and then you have to add your bacon bits, your onions, your cheese, and all that to actually make it taste good. I was like, look, we could have cracked open the Idaho instant potatoes and made this in like 10 minutes, not nearly as many dishes, and then added all the good stuff to it.
Your grandmother is rolling over right about now.
I'm just saying.
Completely rolling over.
You know, you should have added some clams to that there.
Clams?
Yeah, make it clam chowder.
That's basically what clam chowder is.
It's potato soup, yeah.
With clams.
Yeah. Boston clam chowder.
Boston.
Yeah.
Boston stuff.
Chowder.
Yeah. Y'all should come over and take some cooking lessons. Hey,
Somebody needs something.
well, yeah, I was telling Doc, you know, I mean, we made, I made chicken Alfredo last night.
The fact that it took us 2.5 hours and we were starving.
To make soup?
Yeah, you know, to do all that and everything. And like I said, that was only part of it. But then, I'm not exaggerating, like every dish in the kitchen was messed up. We had to clean before we could ever cook again.
See, I mean, yeah, I do.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm admitting up front, we must have been doing something wrong. Something wasn't adding.
Let's see what else we've got today.
Because I love potatoes. I love potatoes in like all kinds of forms.
Well, you know,
fried.
The best way to do this is just go to River Rose
and buy your that's where I was starting with this to begin with. Their potato soup was so much easy. I walked in and I was like, I'd like some potato soup. They're like, sure. You want a big one or a little one? I'm like, it's just me, probably a little. But I could have got a big one and
I always get the big one.
Yeah, eat on it for a couple of days.
I got some for later.
There you go.
Anyway, great stuff. They open up over at River Rose at about 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, they're open before you get up, so they're open when you
before I get up.
Not you. I'm talking to the people out there in radio.
Normal people.
Yes,
normal people.
Regular people.
I got you.
Sane people. People who have more sense than to work in radio.
Yeah, because there's got to be a better way.
People ask me all the time, I bet working in radio is fun. Yes, sir. It's fun. Y'all probably make a lot of money. It sure is fun.
It sure is fun, yeah. We have a good time. You know, guys, we are on our third Christmas since the start of the pandemic, right?
Yes.
This is number 3. And so for a lot of people, solo at-home gifts like books and video games ain't going to cut it no more.
They got all they can stand. Huh?
Oh, yeah. This holiday season, 77% of Americans would rather receive experiences over physical gifts.
I can see that.
And, you know, I know this is true because my grandkids,
right?
Yeah, that's what they asked for this year.
Get me out of this house.
Yeah. But the key is that they're something shareable.
Oh, yeah.
You know, something that the whole family can do, not an experience they get to go do by themselves.
I can understand.
They want people around.
Yep.
You know, for example, 63% of people would be likely to receive surprise travel.
Uh-huh.
You know, so if you want to send me to the Bahamas.
Tickets to a concert.
You know, my wife, right? She would love to go to the Bahamas with me.
Yep.
But she doesn't have to go. All right. So, I mean, if you just want to send me.
Anybody want to stick some Kenny Chesney tickets to North Little Rock in my stocking? You know.
Well, tickets to a concert or show. 50% of people are into that.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, so maybe tickets are just a plan to go somewhere with family or friends in the future, or an outdoor activity such as skiing, boating, or hiking.
Very cool.
Food tour or a cooking class.
Ooh, food tour. Food tour does sound fun.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can do that right here in Camden.
Yeah, you could.
You can go on tour.
Yep.
You know,
get your fries from McDonald's, your hamburger from somewhere else.
Vouchers for wine or beer tasting.
Okay.
Well, I think we've got that brewery place here in town that you could probably get that from.
Yep. They got all kinds, different kinds.
Or you can take a trip to the museum. You can get them a trip to the museum.
There's a museum right down there in Smackover.
So, yeah. Right down there. Or, you know, you can just go and see the Tate Chittister House.
Yeah, that's true.
That thing
that's
down there on Washington.
Yes, absolutely. Historical site.
You know, and it doesn't take long to do it.
No.
I mean, you know, you can do it all in about 35, 40 minutes,
easy.
Right?
Yeah,
I mean, you know, we went and did that during
yes.
Daffodil.
Yeah, broadcast.
Last year.
Right in the middle of a broadcast, we were like, hey, let's go check this place out.
So, yeah. If you would rather receive an experience than an actual gift, you know, make sure that you let everybody know. But maybe those Grandpa Biden White House shoulder rubs aren't so icky after all, you know.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I would also encourage everybody to, remember the reason for the season, especially with Christmas falling on Sunday. Not going to get real preachy here or anything, but, nothing wrong with taking the family to your local church, the one that you grew up with, maybe a chance to go back and reconnect with some people and all that kind of good stuff, because I've talked to a lot of folks, and, you mentioned this is the third year of this whole pandemic thing and all that. I think it's a little tougher on most people that I know now than it was even last year or the year before when the pandemic first hit. Most people might have had a little something squirreled away, a little savings, something like that, and they thought, well, we can use this now and then it'll get better. Well, it hasn't gotten better. In some ways, it's gotten worse. Gas prices skyrocketed for a while. They're back down momentarily right now. Price of groceries has tripled and everything. Everything has tripled. So if you're struggling out there, number one, you are not alone. Everybody's going through it, even the folks that put on a brave face and act like they're still doing their same thing.
Yeah, like us?
Yeah, they're struggling. Some people are just better actors than others and everything. And
I get paid to act.
And some people, show you everything, warts and all, and all that kind of stuff. It's tough for a lot of people out there.
It's not a wart, it's a pimple.
Okay, we'll go with that. But
you're gonna be picking on my facial tick, man.
Don't beat up on yourself or anything. And again, I would encourage everybody to get out and remember the real reason for the season and celebrate
food.
You're gonna make me come over there to your studio and smack you around again.
Son of a nutcracker!
Go to church, you heathens.
I do.
Okay.
Midnight mass.
There you go.
At midnight, not the fake midnight mass that they do at 7 p.m.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that one doesn't count?
No.
You're just going to make everybody who goes to midnight mass a little earlier because they can't stay up late feel bad.
That's not my problem. You're supposed to put Jesus first.
Hey.
Take it up with Jesus.
Jesus understands bedtime, man.
All right. It's the round
you don't
table.
have to explain it to me, but you got to explain it to Jesus.
Jesus will understand.
Brought to you each and every weekday morning by our buddies out at Elite Fitness Clubs of Arkansas, of Camden, 1289 West Washington.
Camden is
JJ's blushing over there.
We are talking about the Camden in Arkansas.
Yes, this Camden.
Not Camden, New Jersey.
Or Tennessee.
There's a Camden, Tennessee?
Yeah,
yes.
If you blink, you'll drive right through it.
Absolutely.
And for as small of a town as they have one radio station in that blink.
Nice.
Yeah.
Elite Fitness here in Camden, Arkansas, though, they do have tanning beds.
Those will probably come in handy in a couple of days.
Yeah, see, that's like big city gymnasiums.
And you can go and enjoy the sauna.
Ooh, see, they got them in big cities too.
Uh-huh.
It's
They
like
do
big
classes,
city living in small
state-of-the-art equipment, free weights. For more info, email elitefitnessclubs.net.
.net?
That's what it says, elitefitnessclubs.net.
.net?
So, yeah, they have their own www.
I was going to say, for a .net, they should have to use www.
There you go. Let's see. We are brought to you by the Flaming Pig Barbecue. If you missed out on Flaming Pig yesterday, well, I'm just real sorry for you.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm really not, because I had some, and it was so good.
He had the opportunity to bring some burn-ins back, and he just like, nah.
I told him. I told Clifton, I said, no, Doc doesn't need any. Kelly wouldn't need them anyway. So.
What?
870-818-5984. Catering is available.
Clifton knows better than
You know what, Kelly? Me and you, we're going to have to cater a party and just not bring Jack.
Yeah, we're just not
you know
even
what? We
gonna
thought
invite
you
JJ.
didn't want no burn-ins.
Yeah, well, let me know how that works out for you. SAU Tech, they got class, baby. Go to sautech.edu, click on the Get Started page. You'll find just about everything you need to get started in college at SAU Tech. Go Rockets! St. John's Place in Fort Ison, Washington Nursing and Rehab in Camden. They are the choice for all of your long-term and rehabilitation needs, and they provide short-term therapy services too. Reach them by dialing 870-352-2104 or 870-836-4111. First Choice Family Care, that's Dr. Smith. She didn't call me this morning. I don't know what's up with that.
She's on a holiday.
She probably is. She probably thought we were on holiday too. You know,
Maybe she's delivering a baby.
It could be.
But she could at least call and let us know.
You know, I mean,
So we
yeah.
can say,
You know, I mean, hey, whatever. 870-800-9002. Get you a new patient packet at myfirstchoicecare.com. OCMC's CDU, the Chemical Dependency Unit. The holidays are tough on people that struggle with addiction. So, again, if you know somebody that's struggling, if you yourself are struggling, please get the help you need. Get the advice you need to help somebody that's struggling. You can do that by dialing the Chemical Dependency Unit. All calls are confidential. 870-836-1289, 1-800-232-1289. We're brought to you by Mitch Lowe's Body Shop, auto body and collision repair. You know, accidents happen. So if you put it in a ditch, you better call
Santa Claus.
He's coming to town.
Yes, he is.
Santa Claus already knows.
837-2560. That's only if you've been naughty. And we're brought to you by Everybody's Antiques in El Dorado. Corner of Bradley and West Hillsboro, 120 booths, 31,000 square feet. If you're having a tough time finding that hard-to-shop-for person a gift certificate from Everybody's Antiques in El Dorado is perfect.
And it looks like you actually put some thought into it.
Amen to that. Shop them online, everybody'santiques.com. Call 870-875-1444. And finally, we're brought to you by Storage Floor and Carpet, inviting you to visualize. That's right. You can take a snapshot of whatever room you want to change the flooring out in and, upload it into their visualizer and change the flooring out. 870-862-9446, the number to dial. Doc Bryce, what you got?
Well, I guess I'm going to get into some Glenn Beck. He's on vacation, though. Jeff Katz is filling in for him, though.
Oh, so you're not running the best of?
No. Jeff Katz actually pretty good. He's filled in several times before for Glenn Beck, even Rush Limbaugh back in the day, too.
Oh, okay. So he's a good guy.
Oh, yeah. Good content, funny, sarcastic. I love sarcasm.
We couldn't have guessed.
Especially when I gave you tips, best way how to burn your house down, too.
Yes. Well, you know, hey, for more information like that, stay tuned.
Your name here.
News Talk 92 KBEU Bearden. News Talk for South Arkansas. News Talk 92 KBEU. Hello, South Arkansas. I'm Doc Bryce. Let's talk news. January 1st, the first day of 2023, there will be a swearing-in ceremony